Thank you, Madam Speaker. And at the invitation of the Leader of the House, my question is to the Minister for Agriculture. And I refer him to the importance of the diesel fuel rebate to primary producers and indeed rural communities more generally. Can he confirm that Gina Rinehart now has more influence over coalition policy than does the National Party? And isn't it the rural community and primary producers suffering from this lack of influence on the part of the National Party?
I have been, as I said, giving liberal interpretation, and that will stand. And I call the Honourable Minister for Agriculture.
Go easy. Madam Speaker, it's just nirvana, isn't it? No questions, then two in a day. I mean, I was about to put a cutout of myself down there, but this is incredible. Madam Speaker, the most amazing thing is we talk about influence. I'll tell you where most of the influence is. Most of the influence is in the union movement. I'll tell you where there's real influence, and we saw some influence today. Eddie Obeid. Now there's a man with real influence. There's a man with real influence. And here's another one with influence. Ian MacDonald. There's another man, another former colleague of yours. Real influence. These people have real influence. Their influence has been proven by the Independent Commission Against Corruption, who said today that they are corrupt. They are corrupt. And where do they come from? Well, they come from the austere environment of the Australian Labor Party New South Wales division. Now, of course, the Australian people know that if they really do want an increase in the tax on diesel, then they must vote for the Labor Party, because they endorse, to this day, they endorse a 6.85 cents a litre increase in the price of diesel. That's correct, isn't it? That's correct. We know it's correct because they stand by that policy. And, Madam Speaker, the reason they stand by that policy is because of their alliance with the Australian Greens. And see, people have got to understand that with the Greens and the Labor Party, they have this pact because they're single-handedly going to cool the planet, and one of the ways they're going to do it is by making everybody poorer with a 6.85 cents a litre tax. So it's quite bizarre that on the day when Eddie Obeid has been declared by ICAC to be corrupt, that you start talking about who's influencing who.